Well, what are we fixing today? Today, we're going to fix my new car-ish. We had this thing to the dealer because it's still under warranty. Had it looked at, serviced. And one of the things they said, well, for like, I don't know, $60, $80 or whatever, we'll replace the cabin air filter because it's on the list of things to do. And my wife was like, that sounds like something my husband could do. And she's right. So for a whole lot less than $60, I don't know how much, we got a couple of cabin air filters from the Jungle website. And these have carbon in them to reduce smells because, old guy. What can I say? We don't smoke or anything, but, So I'm going to try to put one in here. I think I know where it is. But let's go figure that out. Yeah. Well, what could go wrong? Well, here's the filter we got from the Jungle website. I'll give you a link, but I think if you search for that, you'll probably find it. And of course, I don't know how well it works. And it's not factory, Hyundai specific, so, you look at it and compare pure white to, let's see, a little better light. Pure white to the color, so it's carbon impregnated. You can see the carbon in between layers. So that should be cool. There's an airflow direction. So that's important. I think it's going to end up having to go in there like that, I bet. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. I think among the things we need to do, besides looking at my business cards for what we're fixing today, is get behind the glove box and get the junk out. This is cool. This is a EcoWit sensor. So like in the winter, when she's trying to decide if she should warm up the car or not, we got this in there, and we can look at the display and see if it's cold in the car or not. And this is a thing. All right. So a couple things we're gonna do. One is we're gonna move this. Snap it off of there. Like so. The other thing is you take these out. There's two of them, so you give it a quarter turn. And another one. Quarter turn. Counterclockwise. Take some pressure off of it. There it comes. And then this drops down. Ooh. Here is some soundproofing, I think. Would you look? Back there, that's the cabin air filter door. Push the button there. Do some editing. How to get this out? Oh, I gotta be able to see it. I think we just gotta squeeze here. Yep, this rocks out a little ways, and then you can take it out. And there's the filter. Now the filter that's in there doesn't have a direction, but if we look at it, we look on the top, it's full of leaves. It's full of stars. So I think this one probably needed to be replaced. What do you all think? You think that needs to be replaced? Yeah. Some more leaves. You can feel the fan right there. I think that's the fan. Oh yeah, that's the fan right there. So if something fell in, I can't save it. It's all down in the fan, so we'll see what happens. Here's a new filter. Get it out of the bag. Where's my arrow? So I know the fan's down below. I know all the junk was on the top. Well, you can see the carbon impregnation a lot better now. So, take this. Okay. Turn it this way maybe. That's better. Like that. And that ain't right. So that's go this way, but airflow down. It's the wrong filter. She got me the wrong filter. Well, you know what you do about that. You get creative. Let's see what I can do.
Several days later.
Okay. Take two. Yeah, that wasn't going to fit. A couple days later, we got one. It looks like it'll fit. Let's put this one in here. Now the question is, should I take off the plastic? I bet you there's people out there that have changed these and left the plastic on them. Don't leave the plastic on it. Okay. This one has airflow arrow, and the air is coming from the top and going down. So, let's see. That looks like it fits. Here's the door. The door is ajar. There we go. Nope. There we go. That's in there. Let's put this back up. Focus on me. What's there? Put this in here, and then we have to lift it up a little bit to get it there. So I need to use this hand. Let's go up there and give it a half a turn like that. And then the same over here. There we go. Half a turn. There we go. Now I just gotta put all the junk back in. So, let's do the next thing. Okay, we're going to go on the other side of the car, and we're going to open the hood. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was the hood opening. We're going to change the air filter for the car, the engine. There's a thing here somewhere. Push. Pull this way, and then it comes up, and these stay up by themselves, which is good. The engine air filter is right here. You can see the big air duct that goes into things, and it comes from places. It says to open, pull to open. There's that. Turn the little knob. Turn the little knob. Pull it out. Let's see. This was just changed. But there's some stuff in it. I got another one. Let's just change it. Always a good idea to have your car breathing well. It looks like it's the same one. It looks like the same one to me. Let's get it open. There we go. And these little levers were on the out. So let's have an arrow. I forgot which way. It'll probably only go one way. I think it was this way. There it goes. Fits in there with his rubber kind of tight. Look at this. This looks like it's out of place. This one's out of place here. There. Snap it. I'm sure it has to go. Okay, so that's to go. That's how these levers are. This one's in the lock position, I believe. And this is the open position. And they have to be snapped in. This one wasn't snapped in there before. So let's try this again. It's the rubber seal. It's up on the top. Yeah, see, it folds in nice now. Turn these. Nice and snug. Make sure there's no garbage on that. And snap it down. Done. Engine air filter changed. Cabin air filter changed. Well, that was easy. Push the easy button once you find the right thing. This is the air filter I ended up putting in. Cost me $9 on Amazon, not the $60 from the dealer. Might want to do this yourself, guys, gals, and in between. Yep. Now this is for my car. Go on Amazon. Here's what I do. Advice for you. If you're okay with Amazon stuff, right? You go on there and you look for your garage. In the garage, it'll ask you for the license plate of your car. Put that in. It will know the VIN number. And a bunch of manufacturers, well, a bunch of resellers have listed their stuff as will fit this type of vehicle, and it will sort it for you. There are a bunch of other ones in there that aren't sorted. You're taking chances, and that's what my wife did, I think, when she bought the first one. I put this car in the garage in Amazon, and I searched for something that says, this will fit, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? It fit, blah, blah, blah. So that's where you look. And then I just look for the cheapest one because what the heck? I'm going to change this thing like every year anyway. I wanted to put this on automatic actually, but Amazon, you can only do 6 months. And I'm like, I'm not going to replace this every 6 months. Not unless it gets stinky in there or something. I'm not a smoker, so if I was a smoker, I'd change it every 6 months. But we don't do that. So every year, I put in a calendar thing, and I'm just going to order one. Throw it in there. It's charcoaled. Should take care of odors. Should be great. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope this has helped. If you need to change your Hyundai air filter or in the cabin or the air filter under the hood, both are really simple. Just got to get the right ones. Until next time, always breathe fresh air and give me a thumbs up. Bye.